Alright, may as well get right into things here. So, hello and welcome. Hey, later, you're here literally as we get started. Welcome. You and anyone else who happens to be hanging out at the moment. We've got a lot of things to do today, probably, right? Oh, yeah, so I was thinking of doing this off stream, but I've done, I think, literally everything on stream. I don't think there's anything I've done. No, that's not true. I tested my controller once off stream to make sure something was working or something like that. But literally everything else for the past 30 whatever hours has been on stream. Or not 30 hours, how many? 140 now at this point? 145. Has been on stream. So I'm going to do everything, including farming up this one stupid item over here. Which hopefully shouldn't take too long. Because I've wanted it for a while now. And so I mention fairly frequently, I do this stream as blind as humanly possible, but I do have some stream considerations, so I did confirm that this actually drops, because I don't want to be sitting here farming something for 2 hours and then discover, oh, it doesn't actually drop it. So as a weapon, I don't know anything about it, so there is that at least. But as a weapon that I actively do probably want to use, the flame. See, now he's over there, which is, I don't want him over there. He's slowing the whole thing down. Well, dead. Drop something. Fire monk hood, fire monk armor. Okay, you dropped his armor. It's no good for us. Actually, that reminds me. What these things am I sitting on? 2. No. Wait, what? But equip it. Honestly. Better do that. Okay, there we go. Right as he's about to die, I'm probably going to use one of those crow things. Probably only going to get like maybe 2 or 3 attempts per foot. Whoa, camera, Jesus fucking Christ. What? Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong button. I think it goes away when you die too. Ugh, yeah, using it like right in the middle of combat, it locks you in for like 5 seconds. So that was just kind of a waste, I think, wasn't it? No, I still have it. Okay. Well, I still need to use this though. At this point, though, the odds of something dropping, increasing, or well, how do I want to phrase this? Basically, like the loss of 1 attempt is probably not worth the increase over the duration, like the drop rate increase over the duration of the items. This is kind of a waste of time. So what are we up to now? 2, 3. Well, last time I killed him like 4 times or something. Maybe 5. Do I still have the buff? Yeah, it's still there. I wonder if that guy dropped his weapon too. Guess we're gonna go jump this in a second. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should have done this off stream. Well, the buff is still active. I suspect we're not going to get anything else out of this after this, but... actually, I don't know. I guess if I factor the warp back in, this is... Like, yeah, I guess it's reasonably fast. It's still up. That one will aggro those guys there. Nothing. Still got the buff though. Quick slash he does there. Is that maybe a different buff I have on the character? This is... I think that buff icon, either it's glitched out or I've got a different one on something. Maybe it's a result of me wearing this helm? Still there. Nope. Actually, I can confirm via my item discovery stat. What? I'm gonna do it from here. 126. No, that's my normal item discovery. The buff listed there is something else. Then I don't know what it's from. Is it from this maybe? It is. I think this This probably gives item discovery above and beyond the Arcana gives, maybe? Or maybe when... hold on a second, I can actually test this. I wonder what the fucking drop rate is for this thing. Probably should have kept count on the enemies. I feel like I'm not like quite 10 kills, but we're approaching 10. Well, if I factor in yesterday, we're probably about 10. Also, how many these feet things do I actually have? What else am I gonna farm? I guess what I'll do is use that right on the fire, maybe. But now I'm gonna be late. So if I warp back, is it going to eat... Oh wait, I think this one is well, we'll see. Yeah, if I warp back it goes away, so it gets wasted. I have to like manually run back and rest. I'll go until I get it, because I know it actually drops. That's why I said, like, this is one of the few things I will look up. Because I don't, like, I'm not going to sit here blind for hours trying to get something like this that I do want. Like, I might if I was off stream, but... Well, no, I guess if I was off stream, I'd probably look it up. The fact that I know it does drop means that, yeah, no, I can sit here and do this. But yeah, I probably should have done this off stream, I guess. No, then I would have found it on off stream. Damn, I should have found it off stream, or on stream. Watch this be the entire show. I suppose there's a quicker way. I gotta wait. You only dropped something. The 2 times he's dropped, I think he's dropped things 3 times. 2 of the 3 times is when the fire killed him. I don't think that actually is a thing, but, you know. I don't mind, like, a bit of farming, but it's gonna start to annoy me if I'm here, you know, too long. Like, it kind of started to get annoying that time I had to farm the... I mean, this is the example I always cite, but... The Cathedral Knight sword in Dark Souls 3, where I had to kill the stupid Cathedral Knight 80 times. Well, probably more give than take, but... Plus, more than likely not plus than minus 10. It ate up a pretty large chunk of the stream. I don't remember why I wanted to do a playthrough with that, but... Or just killing that. Mix it up a little bit. It'd be good luck if we kill that guy. It means this guy is more likely to drop his thing. I could technically also just respec Pure Arcane and like boost the shit out of my item discovery. Oh, there's an item. That's not gonna be it. So, some of you might remember I killed the other guy with this sword for a little while. And that's why I know this guy drops the sword. Because I basically confirmed the other guy doesn't drop the sword, but this guy does. So it is... And I was saying, like, this has to be a weapon that exists in game. Like, the model is too detailed. And I think they use a more or less kind of normal-ish moveset. So yeah, I killed that other guy for a little while. It was like, I don't know if this will drop. So after a while, I stopped. Yeah. This guy, we're gonna hopefully not be here too long for. I watch this thing be a piece of junk that I don't actually use. That is the one thing I do want to keep a mystery. Like, I don't actually know what the stats or the scaling or any of that kind of stuff is on this thing. So it could be the greatest thing ever for my build, or it might just be something I'm like, oh, I'm not even going to bother leveling this. Ow. Whoa. I actually have to kill these guys now. Or at least this one. The other one's just not paying any attention. I went back to just look at something up there. But nice. Distraction. Break up to the pattern here. See, this will be the one. So you broke the pattern up. The game won't expect it. Weird, I couldn't go into the menu. I guess that other shadow thing was sort of aggroed. Weird. Damn it, I didn't want the animation, that's why I backed up. Oh, that is an item. Surely I have the full set by now. That other weapon is something I am curious about. I don't even know what that would be. Maybe a mace? Seems like another thing that they would drop. The problem is they drop trash too. It look like something's happening, but doesn't even. Well, I don't know. I guess technically the trash crafting items are actually more useful than duplicates of the armor pieces. Not by a lot, but at least the crafting I could theoretically craft into something at some point, whereas duplicate armor is like, what am I gonna do with that? Oh yeah, I could technically determination too. Speed it up a bit. I'm gonna get hit by fire. Didn't see his corpse. I really should have kept count. I don't know what we're up to now, like at all. I can't even begin to guess, really. Like sub 30, I suppose that's a guess, but let's just say, I don't know, we're at about 20 now. Fairly arbitrary, but I'm gonna say that was last one was 20. Bear witness. Like Russian propaganda. Fuck! God damn it. So it's B-E-E-R. I'm not gonna waste one of these stupid things. Exactly. B-E-E-R. Don't you know English spells, Super Moose? Have you ever spelled in English before? I'll have you know, I've spelled many Englishes before. Glintstone English, Gravity English, Fire English. That one, was that number 21? If it was, that wouldn't count. No, if I'm just like running around and get exploded. Yeah, later is not very sophisticated. Melee only. It's a waste of time to let the fire do that, but you know, it's fun to see periodically. Superman's laughing maniacally. Someone getting burned to death. Terrible. You know how horrible a fate that is? Especially for a fire monk. That must be, like, even more embarrassing. Perhaps I should have seen this coming. Don't think there's anything on his corpse. I'm not sure if the fire monks are, actually. Burned to death is... Yeah, I hear it's fairly unpleasant. Number 24. Roam the lands, undead monster. Pretty bad. Yeah, but at that point you're just like... You're dead and you're not even you. I don't know, does that count? Kind of like, you know, being reanimated as a zombie in one of those zombie movies. It's like, well, you're dead at that point. It's like, it's not actually you. It's sort of like a husk of you. You know, if humanity recovers afterwards, it's probably not great for your image, but... Are there some where, like, the zombie host person thing is kind of aware of what they're doing in the background? I imagine there are. It seems like a trope that would have been done at some point or another. They're doing the recent... So they're, like, still regular people, then. Is that the, the social commentary? Humanity is the zombie. Give me the goddamn item. Should have done this off screen. Alright, this is gonna be a while, I can tell. We need something to discuss. Well, I guess we're technically discussing something right now. Oh, here's something. Super Moose. We can talk about Star Trek. You'll be happy now. I am. This is one of the few things I will actually look up, because I don't want to sit here for 3 hours doing something that's not going to, you know, happen on screen. That's just not. That's just not good show. Oh, is it here? The breastplate's pretty rare, though. I've only seen, like, what, 3 of those now? So someone mentioned something about Q or something like that on a YouTube video, I think. It was probably, if I had to guess, like... Yeah, it must have been Red Letter Media. And so I looked something up, and it was that... And this phrase I actually had heard before, but I'd forgotten about it. But it was the one where, like, Worf is like, "Dog." And I'd forgotten how funny that was. Like, I actually laughed out loud. I don't do that often. So that was a very good line. It was like, what the hell is it? I think it was the... it's some episode where, what the hell is it? Q becomes mortal or something like that, and then he shows up on the thing and they don't believe him. And he's like, "What do I have to do to prove you that I am in fact now mortal?" And then Worf just like, "Dog." I think that became some kind of pseudo-meme for a while, at some point in the history of the internet. I suspect, because the delivery was pretty good. You see, what's his name, the second in command guy, right? The actor playing that is like laughing. I don't, if I had to guess, I don't think it was necessarily scripted for the character to laugh there. He just also found it funny. Did he have chronic back pain? Was that what it was? Two? Really? We're only on 2 attempts? Jesus Christ. I don't remember that, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure I saw that episode when I was a kid. I have like vague recollections, bits and pieces. Not keeping track anymore? Fair enough. I'm going to call that... Well, I mean, is that in fact... Well, I guess technically we're starting from an arbitrary start point of 20, so we don't know what it actually is. But was that one actually 30? Because then I can keep track. Or rather, I'll pretend to keep track, and 20 kills down the line, and we'll have forgotten where the hell we're at. But this one is going to be... This one will be 31. Or was the last one 31? Really? I hope that this curved greatsword actually has a stab. That would be amazing. He stabs. It doesn't necessarily mean the weapon moveset has a stab, though. Okay, so that was 31. The one thing we just did there. This current run will be 32. I mean, I guess this will just, you know... I mean, I don't know what the drop rate is. I can't say definitively, but, you know, it should be a good showcase of how terrible my RNG tends to be on stream. Oh, there we go. This, by the way, this is the rest of the stream. Just so you guys know, this is it. The next 6 hours, me sitting here doing this. I shouldn't say things like that, because that's actually going to happen. Good news. There was like I was eating, you know, from dinner. One of these too much information things. There's a tiny, annoying chunk of bacon stuck between my top right, first and second molar. And I just got it out. Get in less attempts than I've made on Morgan, it'll be $10. 50 attempts. Oh, wait, I was reading that. I thought that later was typing that, but... So if I get it in less than 50, I make $10. Sounds like a lucrative proposition. That's more money than I make on most days. It was annoying, yes. I don't know if you can see my mouth moving on the tiny little webcam here. But yeah, I was just moving my tongue around to try and get that fucking thing out the whole time. Okay, so what is this one? This is 33, 34, something like that? Actually, no, it was stuck between the top right second premolar and the first molar. A job of my employer and $1,000 in the process. Can I pretend to know how to program? You get the $1,000 and then I quit before they discover I don't? I will take a 10% cut. That's all I need to do. $100. Or is that like fraud or something? Get arrested for that? Well, there's an item there, but there's also fire. Can I just, like, pretend to know what I'm doing for 90 days? Oh no, I wouldn't get arrested. I'm wondering if you're gonna get arrested. Less of a problem for me, but you know. I feel like if I really... I don't know, it depends, but I think a lot of jobs I could just fake 90 days. Come up with weird excuses. I know, I probably still remember some HTML. Does that count? I taught myself HTML and CSS because I had to make my a website way back in 2012 or 11 or something for my League of Legends stuff. There it is! Got it! The flame did it! What was that? 35, 36? Let's go back to the entrance where there's not like just stupid amounts of noise. JS? JavaScript? It must be JavaScript. See, I know what I'm... See, I should just give me the job now. Yeah, I actually got it. I was expecting to actually be here for quite some time, but... I mean, given the last sword I got was about 20-something for the drop, and this one I wasn't using the item drop rate increase thing, and it was only... And I got... how many? I did it in 30 some odd. Makes sense. Yeah, it was JavaScript. Well, let's see. Do I have anything... So I do have a second Omen Cleaver. How does it compare? The base stats are worse and the scaling are worse, but... Well, I guess we can do this. How does it... So it does have more dex scaling than strength. Oh, but no, hold on a sec. This can be converted. Super Boost, thank you very much. I'm sorry if we got it in under 50. We were close to not having to spend $10 there, but I appreciate it. In fact, right, we gotta get you to the top of the screen, all that. So we're gonna check the item out in just a second. As I said, already, like, the lowest effort stream thing where I'm just farming stuff, and we're only 40 minutes in, and I made more money today than probably most other days. Thank you. Let's see now. You're going to replace iKoopa. Wherever you're at, thank you very much. Okay, well, Hollow's at the top of the screen twice. So we're just going to remove one of those instances so we have the room. Hollow, wherever you're at, thank you. Need a bit of space. So Bruce's name is actually still too long.
Very good.
Maximus, thank you very much. You're still at the top of the screen, so you're safe. What happens if I get rid of the underscore? So Bruce, if I get rid of the underscore, your name fits. Are we cool with that? Or is the underscore integral? Speaking of which, is actually underscore at the end, more towards the end of your name with the Z as well. You know, that's always been there, the Z, right? It's just never really registered in my mind. It's interesting. But anyway, thank you very much. I guess this technically qualifies for this, too. And we technically should be adding more to the whole MMA thing at the bottom, but we already made that. Like, that goal, so it's not necessary. Anyway, Monk's Flame Blade. Curved greatsword. Check it out. And curved sword with a flickering flame motif, wielded by the fire monks who came from the mountain tops of the giants. The monks came to the land of Leonia in pursuit of a fugitive who stole their fire. Comes with just a regular spinning slash by default, so this means it can probably be upgrade a Majabid. Oh wait, actually, yeah. Make sure it can actually be changed. I have a second. Oh wait, okay. Scroll down a bit. It's gonna be yep. So we can change it up to whatever we want. That is good. Oh, right, yeah, we haven't even looked at the moveset yet. Oh. Ooh, that's fancy. Hold on. Oh, never mind, it's the same. I just never do one-handed heavy. Okay, fair enough. So that's that slash instead of I think was the Omen Cleaver the one that does. Or maybe that's when it's two-handed it does. Yeah, when it's two-handed it does that. Whereas this one has a more normal curved greatsword routine. Looks like I don't get any kind of stab though. Comes with that basic stuff. Alright, well let's go check to see how it upgrades. So that's first thing of the day taken care of. We have a small checklist of things I want to do. Some of it's a bit more definitive and has, you know, a very specific goal like that. And other stuff is like find thing that I don't know where it is. So that's a bit more open-ended. Yeah, you're not gonna be excited about the flame blade, even though you should be. Let's go ahead and talk to you.
Lay out your arm.
This tier of smithing stone I can all buy. So. Yeah, it's really dex heavy, but okay, so before we move on, let's go ahead and see, like, it doesn't matter what I make it, just make it, I don't know, fry or something. and make it quality. So that'll even it out. Quite a bit, theoretically. The smithing stone 8. Can I buy this tier? I'm not really sure. Okay. So it becomes... So let's see how that compares. 262, 397. Hey, Blind, how you doing? Well, I just finished farming for like 40 minutes or something, and finally got the thing I wanted, and I may or may not even use it. But the point is, I got the item. It's 262. Fuck it, I'm just gonna write it down. I'm gonna put it in chat, okay? 262 plus 397. How'd I think that's a lurk icon, so I'm not sure if you're emote. It is a lurk, yeah. I'm not sure you're still here, but I hope your stream went well. I was there briefly. I had to like come do my own thing, so I didn't have much time to say anything. But I think I dreamed it. I'm not sure yet. I'd have to look at the math. Even dreams come down to math. I'm short. Oh, as in you'll be lurking, or okay. Okay. So let's compare the numbers here. It is 262, so slightly worse on the base damage, and slightly worse on the bonus damage, but it's lighter. $14, Jesus. Oh, no labor laws on Twitch, so. I hope it was a fruitful stream overall for you. I mean, with this I could technically go dual quality, completely drop the faith thing here, but... And this weapon is just really good. Probably because it's so heavy. But I don't know, if I dropped all the faith off this character and stopped using this weapon, I guess I would have a lot more stats to work with, but well, you know, we got 6 of these. Fuck it. 25. We have 3 god-slaying weapons in our inventory now. And I'm going to use this for a little while. We're using Phase 4, my offhand weapon. There was like some spells I was using early on, a little bit. Let's go ahead and apply Knight's Resolve on that guy. There we go. Remain quality. Actually, I make it standard. It is D and C scaling. Magic. Go ahead and just make that quality. There we go. I almost kind of want to try just 2 regular weapons. without the fancy dragon weapon. Just for maybe a little bit. I know it's going to be worse, but you know. Like, more of what might be kind of fun, sort of thing. And then I could wear all heaviest armor in the game, if I wanted to, which I probably don't. What is the heaviest thing I have outside of these two stupid looking things? There was something weird I got recently that's like up here but really heavy. I don't remember what it was. Like listed high. Oh yeah, it was, well, there's the helmet, but I thought there was like a set that was pretty heavy too. I don't know. Well, anyway, let's just go back to my usual setup here. Oh, yeah, I can wear more fire pellet stuff, theoretically. Yeah, because if I'm using this, I got more weight to work with, so I can just wear heavier stuff. In general, I feel so inclined. We're all the way up to that. This is not happening, but veteran gear. I have one weight to work with, even if I wear this. And this is not my favorite helmet. Like, at all. Gotta be something better I can use here. Tree thing is the same weight, but not like this is worse. Like, I guess I could use this. It is the age of the... I don't even know what the hell this is. Steel fedora arrived? No. Blind's made the funniest joke here today yet. So we can't criticize him too much. Have any of you guys said anything funny in here yet? Anyone else? Hello, Captain. Is there anything else I need to be doing here? I don't think there is. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Alright, so I wrote a bunch of stuff down. I've got a checklist of things. Okay, next thing I gotta do. There is something I missed possibly over here. I'm gonna go check it real quick. This is just a... we look, and then if it's there, it's there. If it's not, no. What is the fastest way to get here? I think this. Well, Blind, if you're still here, what are you planning on eating? This is very important. I enjoy food discussion. Later I can confirm you're just really boring. You've not said anything funny. Okay, so I gotta go down here now. Keeps you alive. Some of it does, not all of it. What the fuck? Second one spawns? the hell did that one come from? There was only one down here. Or at least this part. Now you ruined it later. That was actually kind of funny. Okay, there we go. I don't need to kill any of you people. What am I doing? You're all wasting my time. Please move. Alright. Okay, so I did check the thing over here. Don't specifically remember that. Oh, hey, come on. I have no more business here. I was about to say, if you just leave now, I'll let you live. I'm not, so... I don't know why I said that. Or I don't know why I was thinking of something. Ooh, cool. Clean rot helmet. And a war pick. We will... You know what? I'm gonna kill everyone. Did you target the right person? Too much height there. Okay, so there should be one more clean rot knight in here somewhere. Want to share his thing with us? Okay. So that's another thing off our checklist. There was not a thing we needed to get there. Let's check what that clean rot knight helmet said. The helmets sometimes have more lore on. Campaign in the shadow. Okay, all the same. Actually, how heavy is that? Curiosity. 6.4. I'm a clean rot knight. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Blind, thanks for stopping by. See you around. Best of luck with the food thing. I probably should have eaten maybe a bit more before I started the stream, but I'll just complain I'm hungry later and drag the stream on for 3 more hours and then eventually end and eat. Okay, so that was thing number 1. The other thing I can't do... Power... Oh, there is a thing over here potentially. Now this is a thing I actually saw in someone else's stream. At least I caught a glimpse of it. I don't know what it is, so unfortunately it's kind of like a pseudo-spoiled thing, but there's a thing here apparently. I don't know how to do it, but that's all it was. Okay. I would have thought, maybe I was just tired, because this looks like the kind of thing I would have taken a swing at, normally. But yeah, I knew there was a thing back over here somewhere, I just didn't know exactly what was going on with it. So yeah, alright, well, yeah. I guess not everything can be completely blind, I suppose. Interesting music playing here. I can't block. I don't know. That's the second time I've done that today. I pressed like the block button, but yeah, my character doesn't block. That's not an. Where are we going from here? Just down? We're going down. Oh, this weapon doesn't one-shot. I wonder if the other one does. I'm assuming people trying to skip ahead fell the wrong direction. Oh, it's not even skipping ahead. It's wherever you gotta go. This. Okay. Alright, we can do this. Don't miss the jump like these people. Way too good for that. Ooh, Frenzied Cookbook 2. Let's check it out. Inventory. Right, I have 3 of these. Frenzied Cookbook. Books are here, right? And they're towards the end. 2. Frenzy Flame Stone. Oh, those things. Oh. I'm actually wondering if leaving this guy alive changes anything. These are all musicians. Are they like all those merchants? I wonder, like, I don't know if the instrument itself has anything to do with merchants, lore-wise. I'll just shut it. Can't think. Alright, we are going which direction here? One side has an item on it. I think that makes our path clear. Oh, no, but yeah, thanks for tuning. Hold on a sec. I guess, yeah, for the brief moment you're here. So I'm going to look at the wall so we don't ruin very much. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know if you've been here or not, but best of luck with your own play. And with that, oh, you've been okay. You're fine. Yeah, because this is you. I know, like you were at the tree thing, so yeah. I know that was well beyond this point, but I actually didn't know this was here. So this is kind of backtracking for me. Plus, I just realized that might be too far. And I was probably supposed to go like around like that. Yeah. I think I'm just dead. Unless I get cotton. But that's so far that looks like it's death plane. But I may as well just attempt with cotton. So I can do. Just late for you? Alright. Well, if you're going to sleep, best of luck with that. And I will see you around. I'll just be jumping down a pit over and over again. Should I bother grabbing the... Fuck it. If I survive this, I'll grab the souls. If not, we'll just leave it there. Hello, Junkular. That was the condition. If I could make that jump, we'll get the souls back. If not, I'll ignore them. Alright. So, now that we can ignore that... Actually, I might even... Hold on a sec. I might be fat rolling here. Yeah, I am. Okay. This is a compromised helmet, right? So instead of acrylic gloves and go down to... We can do veterans. We can do scaled or... We'll run with that. No, either way, we gotta go here. I mean, that's probably something we could like go like from there to there. Roll there. Can I roll to that one, or I gotta jump to that one? This one's a bit precarious. I think I gotta jump for that one. There we go. Now I may be a bit stuck, actually. Oh, okay, we're fine, fine. I can get the height for that one. Then I feel like I could maybe roll for... Fuck, yeah, I should have rolled for that one. That's a bit annoying. I did make it to a ledge, though, so that's kind of neat and nice. Like, you can jump and like, land in such a way, but yeah, that would have been a roll onto, and it would have gone straight onto it. I think so anyway. We'll test that theory out next time. What? Ah, fuck. I held down the, Whoops. I was holding down the circle key so I could dash, and then I forgot to press forward, basically. I just backstep. Whoops. What happens when you rush these things? I like how you just die mid-air. It doesn't even bother letting you hit the ground. It just lets you know you've hit a death plane, so there's nothing that can be done. Okay, let's put a bit of focus into this so I don't waste time here. Well, I mean, I've already wasted time here, but... less time. I wonder if I can, like, make that corner there? If I can just, like, skip it and then make straight, like, that one there. Yep. Means I should be able to make that next one there by, like, rolling? Whoops. Or falling straight off. That works, too. Fuck. Trying to get to that item. Because there's a platform next to me, but there's also a platform above it, which is going to make it a bit janky to land on there. And it also means I got to fall underneath to get to that other one, which is going to be a bit weird. That is on just kind of like its own plane, or not plane, but like its own floor. So I theoretically could just get in there and then put the item more conventionally. But... I concluded I can land, right? Right. Whoa, oh shit! God damn it. Actually, there's nothing even at the base there. I just realized there's no way out as far as I can tell. So maybe I'm supposed to be landing on that item specifically, and there's like a more normal way to do it. Like that landing on that platform leads to the floor you're supposed to get to kind of thing. It wouldn't surprise me if that's it. Okay, if that's the case, or it's probably the case, then maybe let's seek a more conventional way over. Usually when there's an item on a platform, it's like, you gotta get there a weird way sort of thing, so... In this case, I don't think it's actually it. I think it's more like a guiding thing, saying, go here. Ugh. That's a death plane, man. That's interesting. Playing reminds you of music from Braid? Kinda, yeah. I wonder if it can be played backwards. It actually reminds me of, like, a Zelda song. I'm just not really sure which one. Yep. Perfectly spaced for a roll. Now this one, do I walk off of? I can't quite gauge the distance. A bit hard to tell. I think it's a walk off. There we go. There we got the item. Inescapable Frenzy. Check that out in a minute here. Yeah, so that was just where we were meant to land. Fingerprint stone shield. Huh. Oh, alright, let's check them now. Let's start with the shield. Fingerprint stone shield. It's a great shield. Causes madness buildup when you hit people with it. The Stone of Madness. Yeah. And great stone shield with an intricately carved fingerprint design. One of the heaviest of all great shields. Part of the tomb of an ancient god. The restless fingers relayed their message through these imprints, said to be the very seeds from which frenzy first sprouted. The restless fingers, they're different from the 2 fingers, and I think there's also 3 fingers, and fingers everywhere. Incidentally, there's a 2 fingers and a 3 fingers, I do believe, which adds up to 5. At one point they were a hand, I don't know. Of an ancient god. So madness comes from... Actually, wait, because madness is, I think, related to the rot? I can't remember. Maybe frenzy was its own thing. There's an item inside here. What the fuck? like crouch to get? We'll do the. Maybe I gotta set it on fire or something. I don't know. Let's look at the madness item first, though. Madness is usually incantation, right? Inescapable frenzy latches onto foe to spread madness. An incantation originating from the maddening three fingers causes the yellow flame of frenzy to blaze from the caster's eyes. The caster then latches on to foes, spreading the madness. This incantation also causes build-up of madness in the caster, and is only effective against tarnished. To gaze into one another's eyes is truly the most intimate form of human contact. It's like a, well, I guess, yeah, no, not all. I mean, it's PvP, but thing. Like there are tarnished and like NPCs. Don't think this is the answer, but at least I can see a bit better. This is really weird. There must be like an illusory wall or something. I can come in from like behind it. Maybe? I don't think it's from the side. That's a really weird item. Maybe you could come back from somewhere further along. I don't know if hitting things with a bow and arrow counts as, dispelling walls, but we'll give it a shot. No, actually ran out of shitty arrows. Sure, we'll use those. Oops. That's not it. Maybe I gotta use one of these frenzied guys to just, like, bust it open? That could be it. Like, maybe they specifically have a way of, breaking this stuff, like mobs do occasionally. I'll have to figure it out later. Hello, Mystic. Wind Waker? Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking the only one I played, Link the Past, but I guess I've seen other people play other Zelda games. So. You're alive. Maybe if I, like... Hold on. Punch him. Come here! Fight back, you idiot. No, I gave him a chance. Man, this sucks, because now I theoretically, well, I don't know, maybe I'll throw a bomb at it. See you later. I gotta like turn all the music off or something, so I have to kill the guy up there. Whatever, let's move on. Maybe the answer will be down here or something. 'Tis possible. Where do we have to fall? Straight down? Well, now we're actually at the bottom. Yeah, maybe it'll be like a way back up kind of thing. Ah. It's like I said, there was no way out visible, so it'd be something weird like this. What? Oh, I can't attack anything in here. There's a peace zone. Huh. Maybe I gotta be frenzied? Like, this looks... The color is all frenzied full. I have ways of inducing frenzy in myself, I think, don't I? What the fuck? God damn it. Hold on. Put that. That I can use, but this I cannot. I'm gonna try that. I gotta reorganize my spells and see if I can induce frenzy in front of the door or something. Maybe that'll do something. Memory spell. There we go. Okay. Oh, these all require like lots of... I only have 2 anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead. That's fine. These I can get enough faith by just equipping stuff. Swap this out for that. Oh, and I need to be able to equip one of these things. Doesn't really matter which talisman. Okay. Sure. I haven't used this thing in a while. No, I can't even cast spells here. Oh yeah, I can. Can I just not cast offensive spells in here, maybe? There's gotta be a way to build up frenzy. I don't know if that's the answer, obviously, but you know. What consume? It might be like a consumable I can use. Well, I mean, the one consumable I can use, it wouldn't let me use. This I know causes frenzy, or I think it does. Hmm. Need to go back there. Heal thing sure is lasting a really long time. I'll swap back to this. Get rid of that. Maybe go over here. Inventory. Let's try that again. Maybe it'll do something. Nope. What else can we do here? Maybe there's an emote. So incidentally, yeah, the three fingers are the madness thing. Yes, that's what I thought. Well, that's that. Let's see if there's a way to get to that one weird item. I don't think that's going to be the answer, but... Oh. Alright, keeps going. Alright, fair enough. More. Actually, hold on a second. I'm wondering if this might be one. Yeah, this is the way down here, I think. Yeah, I found it. The other way of getting down here. Because I janked my way up a cliff in the opposite direction part of the way. But at a certain point, you just can't make it any further. That's cool. How do you normally get to this? Is from right if you kill the guy and then come in through knock or whatever. I feel like this is actually the more obscure way of making it here. Interesting connection, though. Ah, let's go back up. If I even can at this point. Is it a cave, or I can't quite tell. No, it is not. Well, I guess we're just committed to this direction for the time. I can always warp back and do it again, right? So, okay, let's go here. some reason my offhand is not equipped. Oh wait, I can use a horse here. Maybe I can use that to get back up. In any case, I want to go... I wonder if I can make that jump. Certainly with that height I could, but... yeah, no problem. Alright. Take this out. Grab this real quick. And... I think we're... oh no, there's actually a little ways over still. Alright, fine. Thing there, which I assume I get via horse. Oh, there's another secret little thing over there. Let's check that out. Oh, shit. Oops. Whatever. Now I can check the thing that's much higher up. I wonder if maybe now that the floor is broken, maybe that might change the nature of the area above, too. Hello, cat. Pretty standard. Yeah, no, I like the look of this armor as well. It's, found it a while ago, but I guess I bought it. But it's been useful. Has good stance on it, not just fancy. Can you get off my screen? Alright, so that's just a little side area with a rune arc. Okay, fine. Now we're just over here. And there's kind of an item... I guess it was more over there, wasn't it? Yeah, that's fine. We want to be thorough about this, though, so let's make sure we check all possible angles of attack. Fight on horseback. Okay, so yeah, the item... ah, fuck, I should have fell from there. That said, I can still... well, do I want to be a... I think I can make that jump. I mean, definitely via horse I could. I mean, that guy made it. Yeah, okay, there we go. No problem. Easy. How many outfits have I collected? Like, just sets of armor in general, or... because that's quite a list. What the fuck? The camera just literally it spun 90 degrees on me for no reason. It must have hit the tree above and just... oh man, that's really annoying. I mean, I can scroll through all the stuff I have.
Very good.
I think it's actually slight... well, I don't know. It's possible it might be the 69, but... we can... like, this is just the helmets, and like, there's going to be a corresponding breastplate and set for most of these, so yeah, there's a lot. Thank you for the bits, incidentally. So, for example, if we go to the breastplates, Or they're all breastplates, but like the chest armor. Yeah. I don't know, let's see if we can quick math it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's 10, 20, 30, or 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, over 100, because I haven't been at, I was just doing 10s and skipping over when I was not. Yeah, so over 100 sets. Well, they're not necessarily sets. Most of them are sets. At least 100 items per category. Let's go with that. Also, I will be right back. We'll do this inside. I just gotta. I'll be right back. Spelt? You mean like the wheat? Okay, now let's hopefully not have the camera get stuck on a root and then spin 90 degrees and launch my character off the edge this time, because that's mildly annoying. Just a little bit. Really? Man, fuck fall damage in this game. It's just like, sometimes it decides to kill you, it feels like. Other times like, you're fine, jump off this cliff, no problem. Other times it's like, oh, a couple pixels too far. You get to die now. It's weird how, like, it almost feels arbitrary. Like, it almost makes sense, but then at the same time, sometimes it feels like it doesn't. It's really weird. I mean, I've definitely run into instances where, like, a tiny fall has killed me. I'm pretty sure those are just straight up glitches, I guess. Like, I don't know. Off the horse thing. You can't fall there, but this is, like, lower, right? I think. Yeah. Now that guy's gonna be annoying unless we kill him, so... Should we do that? I think from here, we do this manually. By manually, I mean not on a horse. Although to get over there, you probably need a horse. So we're using the horse. Okay, so now we're starting to get to the point where it's like, I've been here, kind of. I think I've been as far as where those ants are hanging out right now, and you can't get any, you can't get any higher in reverse. Is getting up here going to serve any purpose? No, but it looks like it might be doable. So I want to see if I can. This is why we are 140 whatever hours into the playthrough. Shit like that. Is there, like, anything higher from which we could get... No. Whoops. Yeah, so from here, I've been here. You can't get any higher. So there's actually one platform I have not been onto yet. Which is that one. I don't think it results in anything, but I would have liked to have gone up there. Yeah, I think I spent a bit of time on my horse trying to, like, get up here like this. And it's, like, not quite possible. I don't think there was anything up there. But yeah, we've been... Now we've looked at everything. Cool. Alright, so we discovered... that. Wait. What? Why does that continue that way? Maybe there is something. Oh, fuck, now I gotta do this again. That's the bottom. Huh? Is that... I guess that is the right thing. It must be. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so from over here... when I get to this area now, where am I in relation to everything else on the map? I'm way up here. Okay. Alright. Now, is there an over here is the question. Like, where is that in relation to me? Yeah, unfortunately, we gotta do this again. Through the entire game for hidden stuff. Like, that's like, yeah, no, it's basically what this game is. It's 200 hours of just digging through every last little thing. God damn it. I was looking ahead. What happens when you explore while on a mount? On a thin ledge? I kind of want to do something other than fuck around with the stupid gravity shit in this game, but it's what the game's throwing at us for now, so what I seem to be discovering at the moment. Really? Good down. If I could get off the fucking horse, thank you. Can we stop wasting my time? So I need to get up there. This is all still fine. I do believe. Shit! Okay. Almost didn't make it over. Does not actually seem to serve a purpose, but I had to check. It was like the one area I had not been to yet. And it looks like... oh, I can't even check my map. Yeah, that's everything. Can I... do I have to jump down to kill you guys? Or are we done? Yeah, we're done. I'm going to get rid of this. I can go and get rid of this now. So does that area over there just not exist in terms of the game? This seems like it should be a thing, though, is the thing, right? Maybe accessed from over here? I don't know. There was this other weird area up over here, too, where it's just like, it doesn't seem to serve much of a purpose. You can get up there by doing some weird stuff. I wonder if this is supposed to be like the base of the Erd trade or something. Yeah, it's just tree in there. Yeah, okay, that explains that. I doubt there's any kind of stuff there. Why is it still on the map? No, I don't think there's anything over there. What's the tree? Oh, there's one of those underground things there. Yeah, okay, so that takes care of this area. I think we're done. That's... I mean, there's still that weird door. Also, I gotta do the falling thing again, because... I gotta go up one higher. Because, yeah, there's that one weird item. I doubt that has anything to do with opening that weird door down below, but... You never know. And the fact that the floor collapsed might have changed something a bit earlier up. I don't know. This time around, we're going to kill the person playing the music and see if that changes anything. Might be a case of falling down via different means. Like you somehow fall... Shut up. Like you somehow fall through the floor somewhere to get to it? I don't know. This is a weird one. Ooh. Oh. Okay, we're here now. This is the floor, right? Should be. There it is, whatever that is. The hell? It just roped off. It won't let me grab it. Yeah, why don't you do that again? You could just maybe come over here, that'd be much appreciated. Freaking out. Very, very slowly making his way over here. Right, do it again. Aha! I was right. Note, Michaela's needle. Got it. What is this? Oh. Meeting place map. I won't. There it is. Note, Michaela's needle. A note written by a nomadic merchant, succinctly detailing knowledge acquired. The Empyrean McKellar crafted a needle to resist the influence of the outer gods. Those who have inherited the flame of frenzy, yet wish not to become its lord, would do well to seek McKellar's needle. Thing I had a long-ass time ago? Like that quest line I did? Is a craft and needle resist the influence of the outer gods. Those who have inherited the flame of frenzy, yet wish not to become its lord, to see McKellar's needle. Influence of outer gods, aka get rid of rot. Interesting. Don't know what purpose that note serves now, but so can I still fall down there at this point? Like, how's this gonna work now that the floor is broken? Let's give it a go, see what happens. Okay, it doesn't kill you. Still no attacking here. I wonder if I can, like, knock people down here? If I can knock them down here and they don't die... The map of this? Yeah, the map's very big. That could be the answer. I was thinking if I just kick them down, or if I don't have kicks, I'll have to, like, punch them off or something. Alright. That, or preemptively be frenzied and jump down there. Might be a thing. Because I could frenzy myself and then jump down. If that does anything. But we have several options ahead of us here, so... There's a roll, right? What? You... I don't want to go down here now. God damn it. I think my character clipped an edge or something and just didn't walk anymore. That was annoying. We could theoretically, if I can get the that casting guy down there, and accomplish both at once, because his spell should cause my guy to frenzy, I think. The easier way of doing it. Yeah. Whoa. What? Oh. Can you just, like, jump straight down there now? Like, the whole way? Because they removed the death plane or something? In which case, I could at least try the frenzy idea first before we, like, try and... Or maybe I need that needle that I handed in. That could be the answer. Maybe it's the kind of thing we need to do before Michaela was dead. But in any case, let's go cast some spells. Little Frenzy. Oh yeah, I don't even have enough stats for them right now. I'll have to... What are my stats? Anything increases by... you know, fuck it, whatever. We're going to do this. Inventory. Use one of those. Maybe let's not stand here while I'm casting. Well, let's get to a point where I know for a fact falling will not kill me. So I can jump from here, I'm pretty sure. Stand here. That barely increases... Oh man, that doesn't work at all. I guess I'll just use this instead. So, actually, I don't remember what happens when this fills up, other than you take damage. Oh, you just take the damage and that's it. Okay. Maybe having, like, a favorite boss? I'm not sure. I'd have to think about that a while, I think. I know I can stand here and fall and not die, so let's go ahead and just try using one of these here. See if, you know, accomplishes anything. Or not. Just like considered no room, or... Fine, whatever. Back to the top we go. That rolling thing was so consistent before. Now it's just like sketchy as fuck. They'll roll from like way back there, maybe. Or not. Go try walking off? If I can just walk off, that would be really convenient, but... I don't think I'm gonna get the distance if I do it that way. I'm not even sure why I'm... Well, I know why I'm doing this, but... I feel like, yeah, the answer actually must have something to do with that needle. Oh yeah, walking will suffice. Good. Walking works there too. Good. They don't clip the outside edge of that. There we go. I'm gonna take this off. And then use a crossbow so I can kick people off the edge here. See if they die when they fall off. Crossbow way down here. No, he dies. I imagine this guy's just gonna die too. My offhand weapon is too powerful. Well, at the very least I can get frenzied now, I suppose. Or I can frenzy myself and then jump off. Yeah, let's go with that. So we'll get it like, you know, somewhere almost maxed out. So it lasts a little while. There we go. I have no idea. I'm just testing stuff. Experimenting to see if we can maybe... Nope. Does not accomplish anything. Interesting. What direction does that even go? I think there's some kind of maybe small pocket there. Alright, well, I think I've exhausted what I can do with there for now. Let's actually go back and check up on... where would he be? I don't remember. I guess we could go look here really quickly, but... See if that old dude's back there for some reason. Maybe like, oh, yeah, I have a spare needle. Here you go. No one there. Oh, well, the next closest... Yeah, we'll go down and we go south. Is that the guy I'm looking for? Sage Gowrie or whatever? According to the map, he's still there. Maybe that's a different NPC, though. Horse, can you jump, please? Thank you. No, yeah, he's there. Hi.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How may I help?
Oh. Oh, cool. This thing.
An incantation of the servants of Rot. Secrets secretes countless sticky threads, launching them forward. A technique of the pale pests who crawl through the lands, afflicted by scarlet rot. The abandoned children of the goddess. Do you have an interest in rot incantations?
Hold on a second, I'm gonna buy your shit. Uh, 20,000-ish ought to be able to buy everything he has, I think, right? Maybe?
Do you have an interest in, then you might like to learn something of the
Oh,
history
this is new.
of Melania, goddess of scarlet rot.
Alright, whatever. Anything interesting on these? Kind of.
One of the night sorceries of Celian, town of sorcery, releases a life-sapping silver mist for the caster, dealing damage to all caught within, including the caster. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Below Celian, the eternal city of Nocaron sleeps. This sorcery originated from the maiden of that place. The Celian sorcerers were assassins, and it is said that they often hunted their fellows. And sorcery of the Olivianus Conspectus, which attracts sorcerers from Celia, Celian, town of sorcery. Fucking names.
Alright, well, let's see what he says about this.
So, you gave Millicent a golden arm replacement. This is a wonderful development. Thank you for your kindness. Now, Millicent may fully realize her true warrior's potential, like her beautiful mother. The girl, Millicent, she is a bird.
He's dead.
Green and undeveloped, waiting to flower into magnificence. What a wondrous day that will be. In truth, before her, I'd never seen a bud of such superior quality. She might very well outshine her sisters. Queen Marika and her king consort Radagon were blessed with twin demigods, and Melania was one of them. She was born an Empyrean carrying the Scarlet Rot. An Empyrean is no mere demigod. In the age of the Elden Ring and Queen Marika, the precious Empyrean was born, a new god, to forge a new order. Since Melania fought Radahn, and the great scarlet flower blossomed in Aeonia, I have dedicated myself to her, and to the resplendence of the Order of Rot, a cycle of decay and rebirth.
Huh. I only got an emote.
Do you...
Can I do the emote at that area now? That's kind of a simple answer, but maybe? I just want to see if he's still on the map, essentially, after we kind of exhausted all the stuff he can do. Apparently he's still there. I think this is probably not the fastest, but I know how to get to there from there, so... Get on the horse. Move, ghost peasants. Hi.
Well, do you...
Okay. Well, back to... Right, I guess it wasn't underground, technically, was it? It was, way up here. And I just... Yeah, this is right. Okay, yeah. Hmm. So where is the new one? Open up, door. Open up. I had another plan too. This didn't work. It's also possible this is not a door at all and just literally a wall. Maybe it requires a different room. Specifically, the rune I got off Millennia, or whatever her name is. Currently, I think it's listed under, yeah, it's under key items. Yeah, this one here. There's no devout any benediction. This is the other thing I need to do. Which I am almost certain is over here, but I have no idea how to get over there. Unless it has something to do with there, like I said earlier. But, yeah, what else is on my list? Kind of taking care of most of the stuff. Hmm. Check this out. This is another thing I saw, like, I was watching someone stream. It was actually Mr. Frosty stream, RB Frosty. And he's, like, way earlier in the game than I was. But in the time I was there, he just happened to, like... Well, he found one thing that I just had skipped over, apparently, which was here. It's not important. It's just like a little item I must look at, kind of thing. And, and what was the other thing? Oh, then he, like, went somewhere, like, a thing I missed. That was interesting. Oh, no, this is not it. It's not here. It's, the other tower. Although that little orange bit is kind of neat. What is that? If I, like, fall by it, maybe it'll show what it is. It's not. It was actually this area here. I think this was it anyway. Yeah, because I kind of just glossed this area over when I was here. Thing here or something, I think. I'm not sure what it is exactly. I just know there's some stuff here. I'm going to guess it has something to do with this. Okay, so it's not a go lower thing. Probably a, there's something along the way kind of thing. Keep our eyes peeled. No. That's interesting. Maybe there was like a side passage here I didn't take. There's a distinct possibility. It's going back that way. None of these little things look individually suspicious. That's the tower. Use a torch. Even more brightness on the way down, because yeah, some of it was like darkened. That's the exit, right? It's just the exit. No reason not to run, I suppose. Ah! You know, I might have the wrong elevator on. Because there was a tower with some kind of weird level that I had not seen before. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, there it is. God, that's quick. Zoop. Goes right by. And if you don't happen to be looking in that exactly that direction, you're not going to see it. Or like you're looking up way in there and you can, is it something weird? You know, the corner it is. Elevators in Dark Souls. They're not the most functional things in the universe. There it is. Okay, it's right there. Okay, so it's gonna be... Okay, I can orient myself. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like, elevators weren't this bad in the Dark Souls series. Like, maybe in the first one, I don't really remember, but definitely by the third one, I was not having issues with elevators at all. It's weird that they're just kind of this bad. In Elden Ring. Most things improved. Elevators was one of the few things that got worse somehow. So I think that's it there, right? Hey, we did it. Official's attire. And the door does open. We'll check that in a second here. Blade of Calling. I have no idea. I wonder if he, like, read a message on the floor to find it. Because that is super obscure. Super obscure. I didn't see how he found it was the thing. I was, like, doing something on my other monitor, and I looked back, and it was an item. I was like, what the fuck? What was it again? Prospector or official attire.
And grubby blue robe worn by magisterial officials to carry out their grim tasks. Surveillance, executions, gruesome trial, ritual. The darkest duties drive the wheels of mankind.
Interesting bit of lore there. The other thing was like a dagger. Blade of Calling.
A dagger given to one who set out on a journey to fulfill a duty long ago. Power of its former owner, the kindling maiden, is still apparent. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death.
Kindling Maiden. Is that the person who's now dead? Get her name already? Fate scaling. Heavily fate scaling dagger. Neat. Alright, well that's that. So how do I get out of here now? Oh, so this is like... Neat. I wonder if there are any other elevators with the same setup. Okay, well that takes care of that. That doesn't really solve any of our problems, though. We've been in here, we've been in there. I guess I can go to the... Well, I can also beat this area. Maybe that'll accomplish something with this, but it might also end the game. I don't think it'll end the game. I probably have to do that over there, and then I go over here. Potentially, I could even go over here right now, but I just... And this is maybe a side area? I don't know. So I'm a little bit hesitant to do that, specifically. But then again, the stuff over here seems easier than, like, the demigods. So maybe you're meant to do this first and then clean up the demigods if you want? I'm not sure. Like, in terms of just theoretical progression, not, you know, actual progression. Obviously, you don't have to do that. It's been a really long time since we last spoke to her. Maybe she has something different to say. Nope, you're still at it. Okay.
Oh, you allow me some time. Our lords.
Hmm. Reader crones you don't care about. Are there any other NPCs on the map somewhere? Isolated merchant shack, that's no good. There's another merchant. Merchant. Eating noise is a little bit gross. Yeah, I'm actually starting to run out of leads other than just go to that end area. Let's go to the top of this tower, just see what happens. There's that shitty tower way down there. Look at how small that one is. Alright. Get to the top of this one and see if we can maybe see something from up here. It's filled with like fire things. No, the tower I want to see is that one. Yeah, I can see it off in the distance. Doesn't help, but I can see it. What is that tower? That's like that one? I don't think the Divine Tower of Caleb would somehow be related to this tower, would it? Also, I haven't been here in ages. Maybe there's something going on there now. Colosseum? I don't think so. It's a long shot, but it's been a very, very long time since I've been there. Like, multiple weeks.
Back all unusual to this.
I guess I may as well buy your weird gear.
Safe, Ju-
What can we use here? I don't know. Go ahead and use 3 of these. That should be enough, right?
Anything else?
Is there anything else I want that's not those? Pestering Bloody Finger. This is, an invasion, which I don't... I have the I don't need it. Okay, well,
Safe, Ju-
we bought your stuff. Why am I here again? Right, to jump off the thing to get to the Colosseum. Can I get to the Colosseum here? I don't remember. Colosseum had a really weird way of getting to it, like some underground passage or something. Damn Caled. Difficult to navigate. Have a peaceful dog. I swear there was like a really easy way to get there. Yeah, it's here. I'll just have to take the elevator up. a little while, but better than trudging around aimlessly up there. Okay, here we go. What is that? Is there a purpose to the back here? No. The elevator appears to be not here at the moment. Where's the switch there? Did that require a Pharaoh's Lockstone to activate? I guess it probably did. Because this is one of the longer elevators, if not the longest elevator you can take in the game. It goes a while, so... We're gonna be here a sec. Head out real quick. It is actually still coming. Like, it's legitimately this long. Up we go. Probably just shouldn't jump. Something dumb is gonna happen. So actually, if I ever need to get back here, I should probably be sending send the thing down. Oh. There is a yeah, I thought there was a bonfire. I was like, that's weird, but yeah, it's just kind of a long run from the thing. This goes, I'm pretty sure... No, really? Okay. I guess it's this way. Even though these things are in my way, they usually guard the prison, but... I guess they're sort of guarding the way to the prison. Well before it. I don't really remember that guy being there, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Are you done? Did you, like, cast a buff on that bow, or do you just have, like, a magic bow? There's another one there. This one's actually properly armored. It's not really going to do him any good, but he's properly armored. That magic bow for me? Oh, we still on that? Okay. I also need to, like, move some stuff. Wow, what the... Jesus. Can't move that there so I can tell now. Alright, we're back here. Mr. Pot, do you have any answers as to what that weird tower over there is for us? Kind of like an involved thing, just to be... Like that single eye... Oh, whoa, what? I can talk to him now? Oh no, I could always talk to him, he just never said anything. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it's counting as hitting him at all because my stamina doesn't go down. Well, it was like I said, it was a bit of a long shot, but I've been down in there. There is still this weirdness here, and I've never figured that out, but it's probably a teleporter. Or limb grave. I think that's going to help us out. Hour of return. The thing that warped us? That's the thing that warped us way over there, I think, wasn't it? So what is this? Looks like a thing that goes underground. Let's try... Yeah, it's been a really long time since I've been to this island.
Back on you to this aged...
I actually could use those. Sure.
Have a safe...
Bye. Okay, so where are we going again? There's two things I want to check. I want to check, well, I guess this would have been the faster warp. We're going to check these two things. So, let's actually warp there. Oh, right, yeah, those are jails. I don't even remember what that is. We murdered it ages ago. What the fuck? Why is AV... Fucking antivirus. Maybe I didn't get whatever was in here? Oh. People with crossbows. Now dead. Let me get rid of stupid antivirus. Why was it doing an auto? Yeah, something I actually missed. Amazing. Winged scythe. Alright. I imagine it's a scythe. With a fate scaling scythe. That's interesting.
A sacred scythe resembling a pair of white wings deals holy damage. According to pagan belief, white-winged maidens are said to be death's gentle envoys.
Angel's wings. Jump and imbue the wing blade of the armament with light, then deliver a slashing attack to the enemy. The white wings impede recovery actions using a flask material. Oh. Ooh, like a PvP site. That's actually really neat. So let's equip it briefly. Needs 24 faith. Okay. It's a reasonably fast startup. You catch someone with this and they can't heal. A bit slow, but... Damage actually seems pretty good. It's like double of a regular attack, roughly. Alright. Where are we going next? So that, yeah, that was a thing, apparently. That's kind of neat. I am going right here. Let's see what the deal with that is. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. Someone on a horse, they have to die. Oh yeah, this is just one of these small towers, and then you warp. Can I not? What the fuck? Where can I climb? There we go. It's weird. It wouldn't let me climb up the thing. He was clicking on like someone's stupid blood stain or something. Yeah, and this thing sends you all the way over to Kaled, if I recall correctly. Massive overkill. Oh no, we've been fooled! And stand. Oh no, this is the one that goes here. Never mind. I mean, there's a sequence of teleporters down by this dude's house. I'm pretty sure I've taken all of them, but maybe I didn't take all of them. There's at least 2 teleporters here. Let's take the first one. No, it just leads here. I knew one of them led in, but I think there's another one somewhere. There's the Halo music area. I think there was another teleporter on this side, or maybe I'm imagining things. No, there is one. Okay, I thought. I think this goes way back to an area earlier. Like, I think this goes to the teleporter. I was thinking the teleporter in that island. Wait, what? They both go inside? Huh. Crag blade. Oh, that's new. You gotta figure that out. Unfortunately, I gotta like kill 1,000 people now. Are we done? Yeah, okay, so what I'm gonna do now then is... God, I'm just thinking it's like... It was probably some tiny thing I just happened to miss somewhere. And it's like way earlier in the game. It's that area there. Any teleporter? There's probably some teleporters in here I never took. I get this impression there was probably a teleporter somewhere in here that I was like, I'll do it later, and then just didn't take it. Inverted fringe, maybe that's it. Hold on. Let's go check that out. Maybe, yeah, this is maybe something I can do now. It was something I couldn't... Well, maybe I could have done at the time. I was like, I don't know what this is, and we just kind of skipped ahead. Okay, okay. Oh, wait, yeah, Ashes of War. That's what we're going to check. No, not there. Inventory. Usable on melee armors, whips accepted, Cragblade, heavy, and grants affinities. Skill that manipulates gravities. Bury the armament in the ground, pulling rocks from the earth to reinforce it. Increases attack power and makes it easier to break enemy stand. That is like what I've been doing the entire game. That would have been, I would have been using this most likely the whole way through. It's like an oddly amazing, I mean, it depends on how good it actually is, but the description seems like exactly the sort of thing I would have been using this entire time. It wouldn't have fundamentally changed the playthrough, but, you know, made things simpler. Are the stats different somehow? Hold on. Oh, I see why, because it's no longer quality. I took quality off. Well, I'm not done the game yet. I'll still use it, so you know. Presuming I've already done whatever that is. It also might just suck. You know, you never know. I don't think there's any enemies around here, so we're not going to get a chance to really see it. Erudition lead the way. Solve the puzzle to enter. Yeah, maybe I gotta have like the right helmet or something. I tried emotes before. This doesn't seem like erudition, but let's give it a go. No, like thinking emote. This one, okay, this is a thinking emote. Is it just a short one? Do I have any glintstone sorceries available? What is my current int? May erudition light the way. Light sorceries? What do we have spell-wise going on here? Maybe the key is in light, not necessarily erudition. The erudition bit. Yeah, the game looks pretty good. Good art direction. Well, whatever you want to call it. So there's two of these towers that I've not figured out. I don't think they're integral to what I'm doing right now, but it'd be nice to rule them out. Erudition light the way. It just seems like cast a spell of some. Just what spells do I currently have equipped? I think I tried these. Maybe like one of the laser swords or something. I can take a quick look. I can adjust my stats pretty easily. Star Scourger, no. Dexterity, int. There we go. Do we have enough now? Yep, got enough. Nope. It's not very erudite either, so... That's faith-based. Alabaster Lords. What is this one again? Oh, yeah, those guys. This is the gravity weapon. Except it's these are great swords. Well, that's certainly not it. Merrick Staff, Staff of Loss, Meteoric Staff, Glint Blade Staff. How much int do I need? Even more. I think I can up my int a bit higher. Yeah, definitely can. By equipping this. I don't have any mana. Is there like a nearby... Yeah, the closest bonfire is this stupid thing. I guess while we're here, I can rearrange my sorceries. Let's get rid of everything. Glintstone Pebble. Glintstone Stars. Crystal. Starlight. Magic down. Unseen Form. Glintstone Ice Crag. Oracle Bubbles. I imagine it's not fate spells. Gravity Squeeze. And then we're going to go ahead and yeah, fuck it. 7 and 7. Then, from here, we're going to go ahead and... I gotta equip them now. Alright, here we go. I don't think the physic would do anything. Time to cast some spells at a door. Well, check. I'm not gonna go back. I have an idea, like maybe I can summon something and it'll open the door. But that actually is possible. If I get like the summon sign thing here, that might be the answer. Like it just suddenly appears. Yeah, it's not there. So. Let's start with. Definitely not that. It's not it. I'm not a mana, so let's go ahead and drink that. Unseen Form. I'm not here. Open door.
Gravity squeeze. You are defeated.
Well, we're back to this. Hit everything with the stick. That's path of erudition. True wisdom is in giving in to our human nature. What message? Damn it. So there was like an invisible message. I was like, what? Why is there a message? So I clicked it. Now I know the answer. So it is a gesture. I mean, I was on the right track. I mean, that might be a lie, but... Because I was doing all the emotes over there. But maybe you gotta do them in front of the door? I might just not have the emote is the thing, and I wouldn't know where to get it. It's one of those, if you don't have it, you just can't do it kind of things.
What do you want?
Why my sword? I've tried this one before, but I'll try it again. I think it's probably copy that, but... Alright, let's take this crap off. This was something I was going to do anyway, so it's not a huge deal. But I was going to probably start exploring Raya Lucaria again a little bit more. It's probably an emote you get in here, if I had to guess, maybe? Let's see. That was okay, that was I've been in that one. Church of Vows. Artist Shack. Well, let's warp over here real quick. Are you paying attention to what's going on here? This was, I don't remember this part super well. I mean, I've probably been here, but... What was that? So does that, it's main hand only. It puts rocks on it. Fell off after, I want to say maybe like close to a minute. Decent duration. Alright, so we're here. This is not particularly an area I want to be, or I'm super keen on exploring. Let's go to the upstairs again really quickly. Maybe summons, not particularly frequently. When I'm fucking around, I just want to, like... I don't know, want to see a summon run around and mess stuff up. I'll watch, I guess, but not... Generally, no. Like, if it's, for example, a tough boss, it's going to trivialize it, and I don't really want that. Isn't there like a ladder in here or something, or am I misremembering? It's so weird that that's locked, too. I feel like that's the kind of thing you could have had the key for at this point. Well, I think this room just changed, and yeah, locked. Oh, I can't even attack in here. Okay.
Art thou now?
Maybe if I like respec once, I get out. Yeah, it's possible. I got an emote. Shit. Oh wait, I can't click on the thing anyway. Ah, fuck it, let's give it a shot.
Now, bear this sweeting into.
Oh, I gotta... Oh no, okay, it tells me what my old stats were. Do I actually want to, like, swap things out? I could get 12 new stats if I drop Faith entirely. I have, like, a lot of larval tears. This doesn't matter. I can just completely do the exact same thing again. How high can we get my... If I just up HP? How high does it go? Okay, so it does actually cap at 99. That's interesting to see. So we'll just leave that at 45. Endurance, we want at least 35, I guess. Why am I not getting proper stat increases? Oh, because I don't have enough dex. Yeah, so as soon as we do that. At this point, yeah, it's still actually scaling reasonably. 2, 3, 2, 3. Once we get to 80, I heard there's diminishing returns. Oh yeah, then they hit hard. Yeah. All the way up to 80. Damn. Impressive. I'm kind of just content with this, I guess. Right? Let's do the same thing. Maybe I'll get something for using that. Nope. Thinking the boss attacks when they have multiple targets. I don't know. It's hard to say because I haven't actually fought anything worth a damn with the summons, but I could see it just because I can tank at least a hit, no problem, and I deal so much damage. If I get any time at all to deal damage, it's like I foresee things just not being a problem. This is interesting. Yeah, that's the emote. Or at least the stance. The thing there. I'm wondering, you know, how do I get that emote?
And if thou wert born anew, ye will be. Is it thy? Be not. I would but.
Fine. A lot? All of them? I don't know. I'd have to count them. I guess we can look at the remembrances and figure that out there. Equipment. Or I could look at their runes. Well, that's not well, I guess they're all demigods if they drop runes. So there's Godric, Rykard, Radon, Morgott, Moog, this person who had one, I guess. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. The death thing, and Millennia. I guess we could try the curl up emote, but I don't think that's going to do very much. Did I miss anything in the swamp at all? Like, does anything look super suspicious? Oh, this guy. I never figured out what the hell his deal was.
What the hell is wrong with you? You're trying to start something. Piss off.
It tells me to fuck off. Okay, fine. Just wants to be left alone with his prawns or lobsters or whatever the hell. my secrets. That's what we're doing. Wait, I don't want to know that kind of thing. Please don't tell me stuff. I don't know something, not encountered something. There's a difference between my game and another person's game. I do not want to know it. 1000% blind, bro. Master of Vows. Who's this guy? Is he the guy that... Is he the, He's the... Oh, welcome anytime guy, I think. Whoa. Hold on, I need to test something. I have a new thing I want to test out. Just fuck off a minute, okay? Alright, I got the buff. So we're gonna double buff my poise damage thing. He's just gonna die. Too weak. Well, that guy shows up. That's the third time I've seen him. Meat Peddler's Bellberry. Thing, I guess. What was that? Oh, my weapon buff. Hang on. Any of these other things do anything? No? Okay, well, let's just go back here. Weird, because I've, like, killed the main one, or whatever it was. Like, he actually showed up. Now he's, like, he keeps showing up. Well, it keeps, but, you know, periodically, he just sort of shows up. Oh, wait, this is this place? Oh, never, well, I mean, I had to hand in all that stuff anyway, so I guess this place.
Greetings.
Do you say
You
anything
wish to
different?
know more of Lady Renala. She is Queen, head of the Carian royal family, and governor of the Academy of Rea Lucaria. The great and beautiful. Sadly, her heart was... And then, when the Academy rebelled against the royals...
You're saying the
to
same shit.
experience the absolute...
Yeah.
You know, it's said that Lord Radagon, a famed sculptor of the Erdtree capital, was once summoned to render Lord Radagon's likeness in giant stature when he glimpsed the skeleton in Radagon's closet. And as such, it's said the great statue harbors his secret too.
Wait, what?
You know, it's said that a famed sculptor of the Erdtree capital was once summoned to render Lord Radagon's likeness in giant when he glimpsed the skeleton. And as such...
Okay, that's actually maybe something.
Oh, what very well, let heresy is not all thing. Oh, what very well, let us heresy is not all thing. Oh, what very well, let us heresy is not all thing.
Okay. Did you get anything? I guess we'll just buy everything because I can. Comet Shard, Magic Glint Blade, Carrier. Okay. I'm gonna need a bunch of stuff. Does any of this even look interesting? Lord's Heal, Lord's Aid. Dark, what is darkness? Kat, you're off. Thanks for joining us. I think I'd looked at all these earlier, for the most part, anyway. Because your allies grant you restore HP. How much faith does this one take? I could even cast that one, actually. That's interesting. Radigan's Ring of Light. All this stuff is actually quite a bit of money. I'll come back and buy those another time or something. We have a lead. Where is Radigan's stand? I imagine it's in his house somewhere. Must be. Don't think it's out here. Unless he means the thing over here. And like there was a statue there and was hiding. I don't think there is though. We've done that. I guess we could do that. Halo time. That guy's long gone. Big star vessel thing. We'll go down here real. What the fuck? Stupid hell. Is there anything under here? Is there? The ocean. I don't think I've ever seen a statue of Radigan. I really don't remember one. It is possible that guy means like there's a thing over here though. Let's go ahead and check. No, it's just a big cave. Alright. Maybe the castle proper will have something. It's also possible there's a statue of Radigan in the capital or something like that. I would imagine this would be a very large and imposing statue, not like it's a tiny little thing. Do a little quick once around here. I'm not going to be super thorough about it, because like I said, I imagine it's going to be big. I don't really see any kind of statue. Okay. Let's go to the capital just quickly. Where to start, though? Maybe the church? Oh, I remember you guys. Not committed enough to the jump attacks. A bit better, but a couple more. There you go. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that reminds me. There is actually a thing here that I never got. Oh, also, I just got a thing I never handed in. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to do that, grab the thing, and then we'll figure something out. And then it might be time to just do the air area. Wrong one. Merchant is over here. Somewhere. There we go. Meat peddlers. Sure. Sliver of meat and lump of flesh, turtleneck. That's the crafting garbage. Okay. Hello, Ajin. Okay, so that's all that. What did I say the next thing I was gonna do was? Oh wait, grab the thing that's over here. It's like, I think there-ish. So this is probably the closest thing. There's one of those things that warp away. Titanite things. Titanite lizards, whatever. What? Oh, hi. That's interesting. I don't know what you're doing here, but you're like clearly too low levels, so I'm just gonna brute force this. Yeah, finish him in style. Oh, well, I don't even get a thing? You just show up? Here we go. Okay. Weird shit happening while I'm just riding around in the countryside here. Reading amulet +1, because I found +2 at some point, I think already, didn't I? Yeah, I already have +2 on me. It's interesting. Did I just never run through there? There's only a chance of happening. But anyway, the thing is right there. I can probably shoot that with a great bow. It's just like a little bit out of date. What? Can I not, like, target? Golden Parry. Check that out. The hell is a golden parry? I know what like spell parry is, but not gold parry. Perform an Urge Tree incantation and swing the shield to deflect enemy attacks and break their stance. Effective at a slight distance. So it's like a shield bash? And not actually... It's like a parry and an attack simultaneously? Or maybe it's just like... No. Oh, critical hit. So it's like a parry you can do at a slightly longer distance, maybe? And it's something weird. Whatever, we got a thing. What are these guys doing up here? Nope, no sounds. Okay, well, we got the thing. You know, it clearly has nothing to do with anything, but we got the thing. What if we can light these fires or something? That would be neat. I don't think that's a thing, but you know. Glintstone staff. I do believe I have those already. Or at least one of them. Oh, no, I don't. Okay.
And staff with a glintstone embedded at the tip. The catalyst for casting sorceries. Sorceries must be memorized first at the site of lost grace, and the staff must be equipped to cast them.
The most basic staff plus description in the game. Are you the thing that's still aggroed? What the fuck? You know, let's go with that stupid theory. Maybe we can light the thing on. Maybe we can light the... They're like braziers. Hit it the side, but I doubt it's gonna matter. Alright, well then. I mean, for now, the only thing I can really think to do is just do the sky area. That or just keep looking for probably a warp point I missed at some point, somewhere to get to that tower. And whether that's above ground or below ground, I don't really know. I don't know, what's the longest warp I've ever done? You can warp from here. You can, yeah, warp cross map. So, could be anywhere. I don't know, where's an area I've spent very little time that I could have just missed something? Maybe up on these hills here? I don't know. Well, hold on. Really, have I been going 4 hours already? Damn. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I've been streaming like 2 hours or something. It's really weird. I don't know, I'm just, like, my brain's not in a good think mood. I think I'm just too tired. And that's kind of what this is gonna require, is like me thinking a lot. I'm just trying to puzzle through how to get here, because I'm certain this is it. And I don't necessarily want to do this yet. This is kind of a last resort, because, well, I don't want this to accidentally end the game or something. And obviously I don't want to know whether it does or not. So. There's also here. I never explored here. There's actually this area here too. But anyway, I think I'm just going to call it today. Just a bit of a short stream. I'm just tired. And seems like a weird day to stream. Started late. And, I mean, I've been starting late every day the last while. But, yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll get because actually, that's the other thing too. No, I'm not even normally streaming about now. Wednesday evenings, I'm normally supposed to be off. Maybe that's why things feel off. At least in part. Because normally there's D&D, but there's no D&D this week. So I was like, whatever, I'll stream at a weird hour. Hopefully we're back on the morning schedule thing. But yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to stream the remainder of the week because I'm not gonna be here a lot of all of next week. Well, most of next week. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. Maybe a bit of a abrupt ending, but it's probably best to call it now instead of me just droning on and stream sort of very slowly petering out. Yeah, see you guys around. Goodbye. How do I... Hey, there we go.